Feedback on illegal conversion of panel vans point fingers at government. And Shell aims to create jobs if granted license to explore shale gas in Karoo. I'm Lebo Changela with this news update. Public Protector Tudi Madonsela says feedback on the illegal conversion of panel vans to taxis seems to point fingers at government, car dealers and banks. She says she'll discuss the issue with the banks and with the South African National Taxi Council. Santeko in the Western Cape has said the illegal taxis are endangering the lives of commuters. Madonsela was reporting back on her nationwide tour to look at illegal taxis, RDP houses and service delivery in general. She's met with opposition parties in Pretoria to discuss the issue. The SABC's Berenice Moss reports.
During yesterday's meeting, Madonsela gave comprehensive preliminary feedback on the issues raised by communities around the country. She says in one province, she found settlements without water, sanitation and electricity for up to 8 years. Not very far away, there was also a settlement with only toilets that had running water but no houses or occupants. Madonsela says she's concerned about the failure of many municipalities to comply with the Development Facilitation Act. As a result, many communities are without basic services. She says she's advised municipal leadership, provincial legislatures and provincial executive committees to develop action plans to address these concerns immediately. Berenice Moss, SABC News, Cape Town.
All Giant Shell says it aims to create around 300,000 jobs if granted a license for exploring shale gas in the Karoo. Government has lifted the 14-month moratorium on exploring for shale gas using the controversial fracking method. This paves the way for oil companies to start work on determining the extent of the country's shale gas resources. The moratorium was imposed last year following concerns from environmentalists who said fracking would ruin the area. Chairperson and Vice President of Shell South Africa, Bonang Mohale.
We commissioned an independent, well-respected econometric study led by the late Tony Twine. He postulated that we can create up to 300,000 sustainable jobs. We will add into the fiscus about 80 billion South African rands and will contribute to the growth of this economy, GDP growth, to the order of 3.3%.
Meanwhile, people opposed to fracking have criticized the government's decision. They say not enough public consultation was held on the matter. Douglas Steyn is a member of the Snoeberg Farmers Association at Havreinet in the Karoo.
The government has done this without consulting with the general public, in fact. I just feel that we should have been given an opportunity to participate in some sort of debate where they kept everything under wraps and they appointed a task team to investigate the pros and cons of fracking, which we have not had access to their findings and the information that they released.
And an elderly couple have been found dead in their home in Morningside Centre, north of Johannesburg. A relative found the bodies inside the house. The husband and wife are believed to have been both in their 70s. Police are urging anyone with information to come forward. Spokesperson Kim Kluter.
Fenton police are investigating a case of house robbery and murder where an elderly couple was found deceased in their residence yesterday afternoon. The motive and cause of death is still being investigated and suspects are still at large. Anyone who has any information must please contact Crime Line